Let's climb Sunday Summit. This video is brought to you by Sunco Transportation, now hiring Super B wood chip and Super B flat deck Class 1 drivers in BC's Lower Mainland, the Okanagan, and the Kootenays. To apply, go to sunco.ca, use promo code QUANFAN, let them know I sent you, get an extra $100 on your first payday as well, and if you use my name in your application under reference, I'll share whatever bonus I get with you guys. Good morning!
Good afternoon.
It is September 28th, 1:39 p.m., 22 degrees Celsius, and we're driving through Manning Park, or very end of Manning Park. We're going to be leaving Manning Park here and start climbing Sunday Pass, go up and over towards Princeton, so we're eastbound technically, even though most of it will be, at least till Princeton, it'll be northbound.
Look at these fall colors.
Beautiful fall colors.
Fall is my favorite season, so I am just loving this. It's a little bit higher in elevation, so we get to before the rest of Highway 3 does.
And, of course, there's a forest fire. There's a couple of forest fires, actually. There was one that we kind of beside right now. It's on our right-hand side, burning down on the other side of the river.
I would take more photos with my camera, but
You can.
well, it might disconnect with.
That's fine if you disconnect. Now that we're recording and the camera's set up,
Okay.
we no longer need to see what's back there. Whenever that camera stops recording, it stops recording. Doing some more experimenting. No shoulder cam today. We've got the dash cam, the roof cam, and a reverse cam.
That didn't work well. I took one photo and then I accidentally did the wrong swipe. So I wanted to go to the front camera, which is broken. So now the whole camera app has failed until I restart the whole phone.
Oh yeah. Well, you might as well restart the phone.
Okay.
There'll be more photos you're gonna want. Oh yeah, look at that thick smoke here. Driving right into a cloud. Count your blessings, you don't have to smell what we have to smell.
Yeah, the other day it was so thick we actually couldn't see traffic in front of us.
Yeah. Yep. That was Monday coming through here. It was very thick. It's definitely better today. Excuse me. So we picked up those a load of PVC piping in Chehalis. Headed to Langley. Unloaded there today morning, first thing. Headed to Chilliwack, got the second half of that load unloaded. Then we had two pickups. One south of Abbotsford and another one Abbotsford, just west of Abbotsford, right along the Highway 1. And after I picked up the first load, I made a call to dispatch. I'm like, hey, are you guys okay if I load a partial load at the second pickup? Because I'm not going to fit the whole thing. I don't know, but I'll find out for you how long till you get there in like about 11:10. 11 o'clock I got a phone call. Don't worry about the second pickup, just hammer down, deliver what you have, which is 2 drops, one in Trail, one in Nelson. They prefer not to split that second load into 2 trucks, rather wait till they have a truck that can take the whole load. Here we go, Eastgate, exiting Manning Park. Yeah, forest fire season this year has not been terrible. I mean, we were having a forest fire season, but it's not the best, it's not the worst. At least we're getting breaks from the smoke. There have been years where it was like 2 months of just smoke. No breaks at all. It just sucked. While this sucks, I like that forest fire sign, fire danger says moderate. Not high or extreme, just moderate. Don't worry about the blazing fire behind it. Oh boy, it's just getting thicker and thicker in smoke. It must be coming into a hot spot. So yeah, we'll try to, we shouldn't, unless there's something happens, we should be able to make it to the trail tonight, unload there first thing tomorrow morning, head to Nelson, unload the last bit of it, and see what our next load is.
I haven't guessed, but we're gonna see.
What's your guess?
I told you.
I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
But you could be right.
What's your guess?
It depends on what kind of contracts have to be delivered on Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
There are building jobs that need to be delivered exactly when they need to be delivered. Because they're just-in-time delivery with these glue lamp panels. Basically, they're building the stuff as we deliver them. So I think there's a chance we're going to get loaded and told to deliver Monday morning and head home. And get Friday, Saturday off. And drive all of Sunday. I think there's a chance I'll be delivering down in Seattle or in Portland. There's a couple of projects that are in middle of being built, and
I'm not going with you next week, so we'll have to remember that.
why are we...
Traffic today is special.
I'm just confused by why this person stopped here. That was red. Was red. Somebody came and turned it off. I don't understand. But holy smokes, that smoke is bad out there. Yeah, it's thick. guess they're cleaning up mudslide area.
Looks like they're just doing ditching.
Yeah.
Or dredging or whatever they call it. Quite a few times.
Oh, there's been so many construction zones. Stop after stop after stop. This one spot we were stopped for a while. There was a long lineup behind us. Double solid like this. Line corners. And the car way in the back decides they don't need to wait and just zooms past us. I was the front of the line and the traffic controller's waving his stop sign and the car kind of smushes itself in front of me and the stop. Like, unbelievable. It's like, you come up, there are signs way back that say construction zone, prepare to stop, 70 kilometers and then 50 kilometers. All of a sudden you come up to a whole bunch of stopped cars. What do? All these dumb cars are stopped here. I'm gonna pass them all. These idiots all stopping here. What's wrong with you? You see a bunch of cars stopped on the highway. You find out why before passing them all.
Definitely special.
But some people are more special than others and deserve front row seats.
I really wanted to go over the radio. Be like, they have to go left now, right? But it's like they know they go to the front of the line, so...
Yeah, they got rewarded for doing it.
Exactly.
I was going to ask for a cough drop, but we don't have any up here.
No, keep forgetting to put them up here.
Time to climb. So yeah, we're fairly heavy, but not. We'd be fine going to the US with this load. We'd have to drop that rear drop axle, but we'd be a legal US load. Definitely not a Canadian load, so we'll do a decent climb here. It'll be slow. We use all the power we have on this 500 horse Cummins, but it won't be as slow as hauling a fully loaded Super B. And because we had that stoplight there for a while, we know we're not going to come up with it behind anyone that's super slow. If we catch up with someone, we know they're really, really, really slow. So that Super B that just passed us oncoming is filled with wood chips. Most likely loaded in Princeton. Gets delivered to Vancouver. Honestly, don't know where they go after that. They get loaded onto barges.
There's a couple of places on the island, but I don't know if they make things.
Or 40 kilometers per hour. Parked right in the runway lane.
That's what I was looking at. I'm like, really?
Hope nobody's coming down the mountain and loses their brakes because you're gonna help them stop.
Oh. What happened yesterday?
What happened yesterday?
Was that in Everett? Bellingham? I don't know.
Oh,
We were going northbound somewhere.
we were headed northbound, coming down into Skagit Valley.
Okay.
Just coming down that hill into Skagit Valley. Big rig passed me about 5 minutes before that. And all of a sudden that big rig pulls over onto the shoulder and stops. I'm like, okay, going wide. I'm not sure why that big rig stopped, but there was a merge lane a little bit down the road. And right after that merge lane, there's all these black lines on the road. A car merging on, so a car on the right hand side merging on, merged in front of this semi. Remember, if you do this, we cannot see you. You are in our blind spot on the right hand side. We don't know you're there. So if you're merging in and there's a semi truck beside you, we cannot see you on the right hand side. Well, this truck driver didn't know there was a car there. And the car merged in anyway and was not clear of the truck. You know what happens when your rear bumper does not clear the front bumper of a truck? The car merged into the front. The bumper kind of stayed hooked onto the back bumper, and now you are sideways in front of that truck. And that truck still didn't know because those black lines went a long way. There's so many other people on the road, they must have all honked because you can just see that the black lines keep going straight down the highway for a long time, and all of a sudden they slow down and the black lines go over onto the shoulder. It's like enough people honked and waved that this driver goes, what's going on?
But that would feel like nothing to you.
Literally nothing. I can hit a deer and I literally don't feel hitting a deer.
Yeah. So,
If I hadn't seen the deer bounce off on me, I wouldn't have known I hit a deer. A car in front of, especially a soft little nudge over like that, you hit the front corner and nudge over, it'll feel like you hit a pothole or something, a little swerve, and you'll keep driving. That driver in that car had a heck of a ride.
yeah, we did see the driver of both vehicles.
Driver was out of their vehicles. Everybody is okay.
And it wasn't too long after that where a car tried doing that to you.
If it wasn't for Jess, I wouldn't even know the car was there.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you can't merge into the side of a semi-truck. One of our co-workers, a week and a half ago, merged right into his drive wheels, bounced off his wheels, did no damage to the truck, and just had these big donuts on the side of their car, the big black donuts on the side of their car, where the tire touched the side of the car, merged right into the side of a big rig. Why would you do that? We cannot see you. We don't know you're there. Even if you You have the right of way. We don't know you're there, and you're the one that's going to pay for that. I don't care how right of a way you have, you're the one that's going to get knocked out. Because we cannot see you.
Nor can you stop on a dime.
And nor can we stop in time if we do see you. We can see quite a bit of the left side of the truck. Still big blind spots on the side of the left side. But behind us, directly in front of us, and especially the right-hand side. The right-hand side, pretend I can't see you no matter what the conditions they are. If you're on my right-hand side, just know that you could get run over at any second. If all of a sudden you see me turn my signal lights on, hit the brakes or hit the throttle, because you're about to get run over because I don't know you're there.
I also would say it's probably mentally exhausting trying to remember where everybody is.
You know what? I get pretty good at that.
But still,
It's the ones that merging on. You don't catch the ones the ones that are behind me. I've got memorized. I'm like, okay, there's a white car, red car, and then a pickup. I know they're there. When they go into my blind spot, I still know they're there. But all the merging on and off in cities, you can't keep track of that.
That was giving me a headache yesterday, let alone you, probably.
I was done with traffic by the end of the day. All of just the I-5, busy driving up and down. Even though going down to Chehalis wasn't bad at all for traffic. Coming back, there was a significant amount of idiots. And yeah, 95% of the traffic is great. I have no issues with 95% of the traffic. There's a 5% that are arrogant, and it's just flat out idiots, some of them.
I kind of had a theory, though. I wonder how much percentage-wise, how many more accidents you have after work. People are just done with work. They're not in the right mindset to drive anymore.
Yeah, probably less accidents in the morning rush hour than the evening rush hour.
Because you're still thinking about a horrible day at work or all the stuff you have to do at home.
You're tired, yeah.
You're not thinking of driving. That was definitely one of those wow moments, seeing that. It's like, yep, you went for a ride.
Yeah, when we came by, the truck driver was obviously very animated, going, "Why would you do that?" What he should have done is, come sit in my driver's seat. Come see what I could see. I think we should do that. In driving school, for just your regular drivers, have literally a mock-up of a big rig sitting in the yard and park cars and motorcycles around that big rig. It doesn't have to be a real big rig, just a mock-up of a big rig. And get everybody to sit in the big rig and go, how many cars do you see? Just so people know how little we can actually see of what's going around.
I think that's a good idea. If you could find a way to also do like a mock-up about what happens when you don't have lights on.
Yeah.
But yeah, just see.
Turn your lights on.
We can park a big rig or a pickup in front of the big rig with kayaks. And, like it's not there.
Just the kayaks poke out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how we can best teach that other than make that part of the curriculum. That's just the 5% that we need to teach.
Like, I remember in school we had like an ambulance coming for the day, a fire truck, a helicopter, right? Why can't we have like a big rig and
We
teach?
had a helicopter come in.
Yeah, we had a football field and we had a helicopter come in and we gotta go see.
We never had any fire or ambulance ever show up. So that was not a thing we did.
So why can't we have somebody show up?
Climb, baby, climb.
So your safety meeting's in an hour.
Well, shoot. You want to go on Google Maps to see how long it takes to get to Headley.
This might take me a while, but I will attempt. It says 45 minutes.
Okay, so maybe good there. There's cell service there. So that might work out.
Well, let's do downtown, so like, yeah, probably 40 minutes to get to the other side. So
And we gotta stop for our brake check here, but that won't take long. Yeah, Headley might be an option to have a safety meeting at. Couple more of these switchbacks. I guess this is the last switchback before Mine Hill. Once we're down to the bottom of Mine Hill, there's another one or two. And we cruise after that. Beautiful yellows. post some photos on my profile so the YouTube people can come and watch or see the pictures. That'd be even prettier if it wasn't so smoky.
Yep.
Last time we came through this way, I wanted to show you guys the mine, but it's going to be way too smoky to be able to see across the valley to the other side. It's a big open strip mine. Okay, coming into the brake check here. Rocket trucking. Yeah, you're going the speed of a rocket, that's for sure. Guess there's something in the name. You know, it's 80 kilometers up here. What are you smiling about?
Can't stop yawning. I'm waiting to see you.
Oh, no, I'm not. No.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
No.
I'll win.
No.
Okay.
Only because you mentioned it. I wasn't watching you. So I'm watching the road, not you.
That's good. That's a very good thing. Rush to get by me, but then take a long time at the brake check. I don't even know where he is. He never got out of his truck. He's not in the cab, so must be in his sleeper. Yep.
There's a car coming, but they just have to deal with me in front of them. not super heavy, so we're going to come down pretty quick. In fact, as quick as the guy that's empty in front of me. I don't know how big of an engine he has, though. Depends on your engine brakes. Better grab a lower gear though for the corner. We'll get there. I told you guys what we were carrying underneath that tarp. It's just different types of concrete mixes and mortar mixes and stuff like that. So it's bag mortar, bag concrete. I think there's even some sand in there.
Yeah.
That big gray V in front of us, that is the it's really toxic, very toxic ground that they pull out of their mining process. It sits in these big pools and dries up. And what are those pools called? Escaping my brain right now.
Yeah, mine too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Normally I know the name for this. Whatever. So it's all part of the mine. It's super, super toxic. If that dam ever breaks, which they do here and there, yeah, every now and then they come into the news about one of those dams breaking and toxic sludge gets put into the river system. That would go into the Smilkameen River, affect the Smilkameen River, and then into the U.S., affect the Okanagan River, and then into the Columbia River. It'd be a very, very, very bad day. You actively see them working on that dam all the time. As it changes. Start with a D.
I thought there was a T in it, but I could be wrong.
Tailing pond? Start
Tailing
with T. Tailing pond.
Uh-huh. I'm not too crazy.
Or tailing lake in this case. Tailings lake. Tailings pond. Another switchback.
I wonder if people would like the roof cam if it was more 45 degrees, like out.
Facing out,
Yeah.
away from the hood, sideways.
Or even
I
like,
guess I could try it sometime and see
or
what.
even like a 25 degree, like half and half. Right?
I could try it sometime.
Part of the roof road, but part of like what's out there.
Yeah.
Or what I would see, but above me.
I'll try it sometime. Or the other option was getting a powered unit and you
Yeah,
can control the camera.
Uh-huh.
And you have a remote control in here that you can point the camera out.
I would have so much fun. No, I think I would like really want a good camera to do live streams, then we won't talk about it.
No, we're not going to talk about live streams on this because every time I talk about live streams on here, people get confused and I say, we tried to do a live stream today, but no, that was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago we tried to do a live stream. We're so done with that procedure. We're going to try another live stream today. 2 weeks ago, you brought it up. Now we have to talk about it. I'm going to try doing one through a Soyuz, the old way of doing it, and see how it works. Old way of doing it with a new mount. Not using the Osmo action camera, just using the camera in the phone. It's not as stable of video, it's not nice and smooth, and it's bumpier, but at least it doesn't take 20 minutes to set up. Spent over 20 minutes to set it up, it still didn't work.
And then you turned the camera off?
And then it went live. So, I love the Osmo action camera. I love DJI. I love their quadcopters, but their software just stinks. Hate their apps for these dash cams and hate their apps for my quadcopter. Everything else, really good. They need to get a couple of good software engineers and make their apps more intuitive.
Well, you've been using their app to do their rear-facing camera. That took me quite a bit of time still.
Just to be able to see where the rear-facing camera was facing.
And the Sony, it works.
Sony just works. Although the Sony is much lower quality, it just works. And it's pretty darn old. It's going to conk out on us one of these days. It's the reason why we got the second Osmo camera.
Yeah, but you're already like, I want to replace it.
Yeah. Now that they have the Osmo 3 out,
And we went back to this style.
this style of camera, I was waiting to buy a new one until they had Osmo 2 out. And Osmo 2 was just not our style. It didn't fit for this type of video recording. So I have a feeling that the sales on the Osmo 2 were not very good, and they rushed out the Osmo 3.
Yeah.
The Osmo 3 is pretty much this camera that we're using now, except a couple of extra perks that GoPro's been using forever already. Now, I hate GoPros. If you go to my old videos, I use GoPro quite a bit. GoPros overheat so badly. The Osmo still overheats a bit, but not nearly as bad as the GoPro.
Yeah,
It's just
nothing
useless.
like that. Yep.
For this type of video. Like, GoPros are great for skateboarding, for action. When you're outside doing sports, they work pretty good.
They've also just gone with the color profile of like.
Yeah, they've also got extreme color profile, just really vibrant colors, not real colors. I hate the GoPro colors.
Yeah, we owned so many GoPros before we found these. And I would be hard pressed to go back.
Yeah, I'm not going back to GoPro unless they come up with something that doesn't overheat. I don't need bigger, better, faster. I just want what we have now that doesn't overheat. So what if the camera's a little bit bigger?
I like that out of the box is waterproof.
Yes, I love that the Osmo is waterproof out of the box. Unless you tear the door off the side of it. So one of my Osmos is waterproof. Happens to be the one that we put outside. It looked like rain today morning. There's so much smoke here,
yeah.
Who knows? Construction ahead, expect delays.
Stockpiling the wood pretty well.
yeah, the Eco Chips yard there is getting quite a few logs. See a lot of Sunco trucks coming in and out of that yard all of a sudden as they start chipping them, wood chipping.
Usually you can see a lot more than this.
Yeah, normally there's a viewpoint going down. Coming down into Princeton right now. All the signs are sideways and there's no reduced speed for right now. We're setting up camp though. They've got the ATCO trailers and fuel tanks. Whatever the project's going to be here is going to be a fairly big one. Every single year the highway disappears down the cliff there and they do a temporary fix, so it might be a more permanent fix this time.
We're only like a week and a half out from Thanksgiving.
Oh, so Thanksgiving is over already? For YouTube video watchers? Canadian or US Thanksgiving?
It will be over for viewers. Yeah, Canadian.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yeah. The US one's around my birthday.
So, Canadian Thanksgiving is which date?
It should be the 10th.
October 10th?
Yeah.
So a couple of days ago for you guys.
I was just reading my email. I'm like, oh yeah, those are tasty looking things there.
I think Canadian Thanksgiving is earlier because we get winter earlier in the US.
I agree.
Welcome to Princeton. A little over half a tank of fuel. I'll have to think of when we need fuel then. Probably either stop at Grand Forks tonight or tomorrow morning stop at Esso in Castlegar. It's too smoky, or else I would suggest stopping for Dairy Queen here.
Don't smoke won't stop me.
I don't want to go there.
I had a milkshake yesterday at dinner, so.
That was at Triple O's.
Yeah. I mean, we literally were parked right there. The temptation was too good.
And we parked right next to a Triple O overnight. Yes, when you have a restaurant right next to you overnight, the temptation is to.
It was literally dinner time too. It was like a no-brainer.
It's like, yep, doing Triple O's. He's going up to the mine. See if we can hear him call out. Maybe I missed it already.
I feel a little antsy. Like I want to.
Copper 0.
Up copper 0. That was him.
Yeah.
Feeling antsy?
And like I want to know tomorrow's dispatch, because then like, oh, I can plan things. And
I would love to know tomorrow's dispatches so I know if I'm going home tomorrow late evening or going to be in Chilliwack late evening tomorrow.
But I know who we can ask.
I often do send a message on Wednesday to dispatch going, hey, planning on my weekend. What does my weekend look like?
Yep. That's what I'm thinking right now. Like, is it Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday? What is the weekend? I think you said this weekend we're not working on our store a little bit. You don't have to say anything, just hint. You gotta hint.
Always bringing up stuff I don't want to talk about.
See, we're not gonna talk about it. See? That's the only hint we
Look at
get.
that tree.
Okay, see, that's a good change of topic.
Gee. We're not ready for that yet.
Exactly. It's a hint.
Okay. We're not ready.
Nope.
We're not ready.
No.
That's still a long way away from here. In a couple of weeks, maybe a month.
Christmas.
Hoping within a month.
We need to finish planning a vacation next year too.
Yes, I think I'm going to request vacation this weekend. Put it
Yeah.
all in if I want to do the vacation stuff. Yeah, get all that planned out. We'll see. We'll see if the weather's always so beautiful. We'll go kayaking as well.
Sure. Depends how smoky it is. I always liked the idea of kayaking around fall colors, but the water's always so cold.
Yep. The water's definitely starting to get cold now.
The smoke is not letting up, so we'll see.
Now, hopefully we get out of it soon. Luckily for you guys, coming close to the end of our hour. How long did we take to set up the camera though? How many minutes was that?
I don't know, at least 5.
We were stopped for a while, brake check, gotta cut that out. I don't know, it's been close to an hour, not quite there yet, but
I don't think.
I mean, we've been recording well over an hour, but
Oh, they're fishing down there.
well, they're definitely fishing. Oh man, he's got a fish. Literally caught a fish right there.
Yeah.
He has a big net there. He just caught a fish. That was pretty cool. Fairly decent fish. I'd say 1.5 to 2 feet. Kind of hard to tell from up here, but it's a decent sized fish. It looked silver.
I don't know.
I was half expecting it to be red, but it looked very silver.
Well, salmon only turn red after they get so far in their cycle, so it could still be salmon. I've yet to find salmon that I like, though.
I'm not a fish fan at all. I don't eat fish. I mean, that's not true. When we are on the ocean and they caught the fish,
gentlemen, get along.
they caught the fish the night before, and it's fresh fish. You know what? That actually tastes pretty good. But I'm very picky.
I like. I should say I like eating fish a lot more than you. I eat it a lot more.
this fishy story. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. We really, really appreciate it. Bear with us as we experiment with camera and stuff. Like some of these work out, some of them just don't work out. With the 3 cameras, I think I will use, if the shoulder cam doesn't work out as much, I'll probably use a little less of that camera when there's opportunity to do out roof cam and reverse cam like this. As long as the weather is good, we're gonna do a lot of cams like this. What?
I was gonna be funny. I'll let you finish the video.
And she's just laughing at me.
I was gonna say, do you know who likes what bears like? They like fish.
Shut up. I don't. Where's this? Just shut up. If you guys think there's too many videos a week, check out my Reddit. I post the best video of the week up there, and you get to watch 1 video a week. If you think there's 5 videos a week is not enough, there's a 6 video every single weekend as well. Just hit that join button down below for 99 cents a month. You get 1 more extra video. Thank you guys so much. We are out of here. Reduce speed. What? Okay. Reducing speed. Anyway, we are out of here. You guys rock.
Adios.